Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Dmitry Bivol. As you guys can see and as you guys can tell by the title, the fight is official to be shown live on the DAZN pay-per-view. So yeah, the DAZN has decided to add pay-per-view into their platform after campaigning of being the pay-per-view killer. They've decided to give in and adopt pay-per-view. I guess they saw that money that Canelo brought in for the Canelo versus Caleb Plant fight, and they were like, man, we're losing a lot of money just showing this on regular DAZN. So they decided to put it on pay-per-view. Man, I mean, DAZN has, if you guys don't know, I'll make another video about it, but if you guys don't know, DAZN was in debt for like $2 billion. They were in debt by a lot, and yeah, and I believe they're also increasing their yearly subscription price, I believe. I'll make another video about that. But anyway, talking about this fight between Canelo and Bivol, they haven't announced the venue for it, but to my understanding from previous reports, it's looking like it will most likely be in Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. I think they'll announce that at a later date. And yeah, it's a good fight. Canelo has decided to go with the DAZN deal, fighting Bivol this coming May and fighting Triple G in September, as long as Triple G beats Lyoto Murata and as long as Canelo beats Bivol. Canelo and Triple G will meet in September. And actually, there's also a third fight in December. But before I get into more of that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing, and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So Canelo, as we all know, is the main man at 168 pounds. He holds all the belts: the Ring Magazine belt, WBO, IBF, WBC, WBA. He holds all the belts at 168. He's the main man to beat at 168. For this fight, he's moving up to 175 pounds once again. He did that before when he fought Kovalev and won the WBO title at 175 pounds. The WBO belt is now held by Joe Smith Jr. If you guys don't know, Canelo decided to vacate the belt right away, and now here he is campaigning back at 175 against another Russian, Dmitry Bivol, who's undefeated, and a tough fight in my opinion. Definitely the toughest fight among the 4 fights that were presented to Canelo. If you guys don't know, the other deal that was presented to Canelo is a 2-fight deal with PBC to fight Charlo and Benavidez in May and September for $100 million. But for this fight, Canelo has decided to go with the DAZN deal. And like I said, it looks like it's going to be 3 fights. Mike Coppinger, who has been very up to date, I guess, to this fight, for this event. He recently tweeted out saying, and I quote, it reads, "Sources: Canelo and manager trainer Eddie Reynoso are also planning a third fight with Matchroom that will take place in December. The 3-fight plan with DAZN is worth up to $160 million. $160 million to fight on DAZN. And that's guaranteed. That's a guaranteed amount, not with pay-per-view. So with pay-per-view, he's set to make more than $160 million, probably close to $200 million within this year. That's a lot of money, depending on how successful the events will be on DAZN. But it looks like the third fight was the cherry to, I don't know the saying, to be honest, but it was basically what enticed Team Canelo to go with DAZN. It's that third fight deal with DAZN. PBC only had 2-fight deals for $100 million, and DAZN had a 3-fight deal for $160 million. That's insane. That's a lot of money. 160 divided by 3, what is that? I can't do math. let me try to do that real quick. 160 divided by 3. That's what, 40, 50, 53.3. So that's 53.3 million dollars per fight. So fighting Bivol, he'll get paid $53 million. Fighting Triple G, he'll get paid $53 million. And whoever he fights in December, he'll get paid $53 million. And that's without the pay-per-view yet. So with the pay-per-view revenue and shares, Canelo would be making way more than $53 million. That's a lot of money. It's a ton of money. And we don't know who he'll be fighting in December. In my opinion, I think chances are it's going to be John Ryder, who recently defeated Daniel Jacobs. I think Canelo will finally have his UK debut in December, I believe. That's what I'm willing to bet. If not John Ryder, Demetrius Andrade, depending on where Andrade's at by the end of the year. So, yeah, 3-fight deal for $160 million. And yeah, the pay-per-view, it seems like, according to Mike Coppinger, and I quote, it reads, Matchroom Boxing announced that Canelo Alvarez Bivol, DAZN pay-per-view, will be priced at $60, $59.99 for current subscribers and $70.99 for new subscribers, which includes a 1-month subscription. Available with DAZN net pay-per-view outside the US and Canada except Mexico and Latin America. So outside the US, it'll be on regular DAZN, which is what I expected. They always they always expect us, man. They always expect the American fight fans to be the one to carry this crap, man. It's insane. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. But anyway, outside the US and Canada, it's gonna be on regular DAZN. Yo, if you live near the border, if you live near what do you call it? If you live near the US Canadian border, you could just cross the border and watch it on the Canadian server or something. I wonder if you have VPN, right? If you have VPN, will you be able to watch it for free? Let's go to a Canadian server. I wonder. I'll look into that. Because I'm already paying for DAZN, man. It's like I don't get paid enough on YouTube to afford all these pay-per-views, man. It's insane. Anyway, yeah, keep in mind $79.99 if you're not subscribed to DAZN. So just an FYI. And yeah, I guess looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing Canelo fight 3 times this year, and as long as he wins and stays healthy, I think Canelo will have another successful year. And yeah, I know people still want to see Canelo versus Charlo, Canelo versus Benavidez, and don't get me wrong, I'd love to see those fights. Like I kept saying before, if I had to pick the next fight of Canelo, it would be against Benavidez for my pick. But I guess it will have to wait for, I guess, next year. I think next year, if PBC can deliver another, can offer Canelo a big deal, like Matchroom has for this year, then next year will be a fruitful year for PBC. And I guess while Charlo and Benavidez wait for Canelo, they can fight each other, and the winner gets to fight Canelo first, I guess, in next year for May next year. Because I'm pretty sure Canelo ain't retiring anytime soon, man. The dude's still young. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think about all this money and all these fights? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.